Welcome back. The time is now 6:44. So we've been, what? I almost said 6:41. I don't know whatever. I
That's
get
fine.
my times mixed up.
We're
I need
almost
more
done.
coffee. Yeah. So let's get a check on weather. There's a lot going on that's going to be going on.
Yes, we have a lot
Yes.
of rain on the way. We even have some snow to worry about.
Yes.
And that's only for this one storm. We have another one that's coming in
Oh my
for Friday night.
goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
A lot to pay attention to in these next couple days.
Yes, exactly right, Megan. Now, at least this morning is okay. We don't have really much to worry about. But of course, the evening forecast is going to be ever evolving, ever changing. Right now, we're thinking the rain's going to start to move in by the early afternoon from south to north before we start to see that rain-snow transition happening towards the evening and the overnight tonight, eventually becoming all snow. And then another round of snow comes in again for tomorrow night and into Saturday. It might linger all day Saturday. At least for right now, you look out in Mason City to the south and things are all quiet there on the western front of the I-35 corridor. Now, to the east, we do have some patchy, dense freezing fog out there. It's been improving gradually over time in Winona, 3 to 5 miles now, but still nothing in terms of visibility in Lake City and pretty much nothing in Zumbrota as you travel north to the cities along Highway 52. Temperatures are slightly above that freezing mark by a degree or two. Forest City is still at freezing, 32 degrees. Lake City below it at 31, 30 in Winona, 20s in La Crosse, just above the freezing mark in Zumbrota. Now we do have those slick spots from yesterday's snowmelt refroze overnight on our roads, and that'll be the case probably each and every morning here for who knows how long. So be mindful of it. Take it slow, especially on those side roads. Now the clouds are back. No shock there. We had a lot of sunshine yesterday. Now the clouds have returned, all thanks to our southern storm. It's a Colorado low directly ejecting out of Colorado now in Kansas. It's on its way to the north and east, brought some severe weather to the southern plains of Oklahoma and Texas. For us, no severe weather. It'll give us a good amount of rain and maybe even some snow. We'll top out today in the upper 30s to low 40s, but of course this is not the headliner today. The headliner is just the amount of rain we will be seeing. By 1 p.m. this afternoon, we'll already see it moving in to the Highway 18 corridor, overspreading our region. Here's 3 o'clock. Here's 5 o'clock for the evening commute. Everybody fully involved in rain. Temperatures right around those mid to upper 30s. Even some moderate to heavy rain possible to our driftless regions of North Iowa and far southeast Minnesota. Now, as we head through the evening, we'll start to see that transition happening more than likely around 7 to 9 p.m., eventually taking over as all snow. But if this happens earlier, that transition from rain to snow, we could see some higher snow totals out of this, a good shovelable snow, maybe even plowable snow. But if it happens later, we will see some lower snow totals, maybe only around a trace if we hold on to a rain-snow mix. It's going to be very hard to determine when this happens because our temperatures will be right around that freezing mark by a degree or two. We will only know it starts to happen once probably it starts to happen. So it'll be a very interesting evening for sure. Eventually in the overnight, everyone gets that snow and eventually pulls out of here by sunrise Friday. In terms of amounts, most likely I'm going to say around 1 inch to 2. But of course, the earlier onset time of that snow, we could see maybe upwards of 4, maybe 5 inches in spots. But if it happens later, maybe only around a trace, if at all anything. The other side of the coin here is going to be the sheer amount of rain we receive from this system, especially to our south and east. Over 1 inch, it could be possible, especially out towards Decorah, maybe upwards of 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. If you get closer to that center of low pressure, there's more forcing down there, so more likely you will see that moderate to heavy rain. So all the ingredients are coming together here for that potential for some ice jam flooding over the next day or so. A frozen ground, frost depths around 2.5 feet right now in Olmsted County. Snow on the ground. We got those frozen creeks and rivers. The warm conditions we've seen over the past couple of days, highs above freezing. And of course that heavy rain that is on the way today. So make sure you are keeping a close eye on those streams if you have to travel near or around them. We hold with above freezing temps today. Of course, the snow's coming in eventually. Then that Friday night storm into Saturday. Could have some blowing snow to worry about with how high those winds will gust. Travel impacts for Saturday could be possible. At least Sunday's a bit calmer. Highs could be in the low 20s by then, Megan.
All right, so pay attention to the forecast, pay attention to Hunter.
Yes.
Just take it easy out there.
Yes, exactly, for sure.
So, yeah. So, all right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.